Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I'm back at you with another After the Pen video. I think it's so useful to show how I use my planner, so I'm trying to do more of these this year. I hope you enjoy that. So let's get started on my spread. It's Monday the 5th, and ideally I should plan on the Sunday nights, but I just didn't get around to it last night, so here we are. The first thing I'm going to do is write out my to-do list over here. By the way, this was a video for this spread, so you can go back and watch that if you want. I was really goofy in that one. I don't know what my problem was that day. But yeah, I guess if there's animals, I get a little silly. What can I say? I have a Write-Tech pen here. This is a 0.5 gel pen. I love these. I think they write really smoothly. I know you're used to seeing me use the 𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘪𝘢𝘭, which I also love, but sometimes I like to use these as well. So the first thing I do when I write out my task list is to look at the week before and what did I not get done? Well, there's a lot that I didn't get done last week because I've been working a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, I put out a lot of videos lately, so I've been super busy. I'm just going to copy these over from last week. Okay, that's everything that I carried over, and right now I can't think of anything else that's going to go on here, but I'm sure as I go throughout the week, I'll be writing more things on here. So in January, I was using this space for my word of the year, which is now, and I was using this space for dry January. Now that dry January is over, I'm definitely going to be having to use this for something else, and I need to think of something because I'm just honestly not sure. So before I figure out what's going to go in here, let's work on this side. So gratitude, I write one thing each day that I'm grateful for. So today it's just going to be that the sun is out. I love clear sunny days, especially in winter, because it makes me feel so much better. So I'm going to write that in. The weather actually has been pretty good lately, not too cold either, so it's been really nice. Let me get some pens for the spread. I forgot to do that before I started. Hold on. Okay, I have chosen 3 pens in the colors of the spread. I like to choose usually 2 or 3 just to, vary it a little bit. It seems like I always pick non-busy weeks to do after the pens. I should probably pay attention to that and give you more after the pens on busy weeks, but this will give you some ideas if things aren't so busy in your life. The only thing I have as far as like any sort of appointment is a lunch with my parents and my daughter Heather and her husband on Wednesday. So for today, Monday, I am just going to write that it is a nice day because it's already afternoon. I don't really have anything else going on. So I'm going to write nice day, and then I'm going to write how we went on a long walk with Bumble around the block. It's actually kind of a big block, and I haven't walked that way before, so we are just going to write that in here. I am going to get 𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘪𝘢𝘭 for some of the smaller writing here. It's just a little bit thinner than the 0.5. This is a 0.38 pen. I'll link all the pens I use in the description box. I'm just going to go through the middle here with black, to emphasize that a little bit. Okay, and then I did get a box of HelloFresh. I order HelloFresh almost every week, but today's HelloFresh day, so I'm going to write that in just for something to put. And it's also trash night, so I'll write that in as well. I'll do that in blue. Why not make trash night fun, right? Okay, so Monday is finished. This is a way to fill up a non-busy day in a dashboard planner. Tomorrow I don't have anything going on, but Wednesday I do have that lunch, so I'm going to write that in. It's the only day this week that I don't have a box, but the lunch was scheduled after I made the spread, so that's fine. I am going to use the pink again, I think, or should I use this? Let's use this one. This is really light, so I am going to outline this. I'm going to write Iron Hill. That's where we're having lunch. I'm going to write it in pink. And then I'll take the 𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘪𝘢𝘭 to outline lunch. And I'll write who the lunch is with. And I'll write the time, which is 11:30. Okay, that way I have a little bit of room in case I have anything else that comes up. That's it for my schedule so far this week. I know things will pop up as it goes along, But what I'll be doing is coming back in with you each day this week and just showing you how I fill it up, whether I had anything planned or not. I'm still learning how to use the dashboard and what works for me, but down here is like a free for all area. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put there yet. So we're going to leave that blank for now. I'm also going to leave these blank today. And when I come back tomorrow to film this with you, I will start writing these in because like I said, I don't really know how I'm going to use these. So I have to think about this, but I will return tomorrow and we'll do a little bit more. Before we sign off for today, let's take a quick detour to talk about a tool that's been helping me so much with my work. Lately, I've been really into using AI to be more efficient with my content creation. I've been checking out this learning path on Skillshare called Become a More Efficient Content Creator with ChatGPT, and it's been a game changer. In the class called Unlock Your Potential with AI, I've been learning how to use AI as a writing assistant and a research tool, and already I feel like it's saving me time. I never want AI to replace my creativity, but it's really helping me streamline certain tasks that were time-consuming, which of course frees up more time for me to be creative. I'm sure all of us are looking to learn something new. Skillshare is the perfect place to start. If you're not familiar with Skillshare yet, think of it as a place where creative people like us can come together to learn and improve. It's the largest online learning community for creatives, offering classes on a whole bunch of topics like illustration, lettering, photography, music, crafts, productivity. Honestly, the list goes on and on. There are so many classes over there on Skillshare. You know what's been surprisingly helpful though? Skillshare's learning paths. So what exactly are learning paths? Well, they're basically like your own personalized roadmap to help you get better at something. It's a bunch of classes all laid out in a way that makes sense, starting from the basics and gradually getting more advanced. It's like a guidebook for leveling up your skills. You can go from beginner to pro with different learning paths. So here's the deal. I'd like to invite you to come on this learning journey with me. Whether you're into drawing, design, or any other creative stuff, I think you're going to love Skillshare. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will get a free 1-month trial to Skillshare. So you can try it out for yourself and see if it's something you like, but I think you'll like it. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it. Hi there, it is Tuesday and I'm sitting down to look at my planner for the day. I did write a couple more things in here, and no, I didn't get anything done there. But it is what it is. In this section here, what I decided to do was just fill it up with like stickers, maybe a quote. And so I looked in the Radiate sticker book because I knew there was some quotes that were sort of like mild, you know, like these. And I thought either seek joy or go where your dreams take you. This is the sticker book I used for this spread. It's Planning Things Spring Vibes. So I'm going to look at these animals again. I don't have the horse in here, or a chicken. Do I have a chicken? Maybe not. But I thought I could combine like an animal with a quote in this section, and it would just be a cute little area. So let's take this. It says, go where your dreams take you. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to cut it up right on my sticker book. I'm going to try something I see other planners do on YouTube, which is take your X-Acto knife and trim right on here, because I always cut into the page and then it looks horrible. So I'm going to try to do that, but I'm going to cut this in half this way. This might be a bad idea using this X-Acto. I don't know. Because the quote won't fit all the way across, so we're just modifying it a little bit. And then we're going to take this here. Let's see if that worked. Look at that. I don't have to cut up my sticker books. I am going to cut off this little rainbow, though. I don't need that. Bumble is saying hello. So you can always use this space for decoration if you don't have a lot going on. Cut this after dreams. Put this like this. Don't be afraid to cut your stickers, especially your quotes if they don't. I put a rainbow on there. I didn't want to. Especially if they don't fit somewhere, you can always cut them up and, you know, make them vertical instead. Which is what we're doing here. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to put a chicken here. Why not? We need a chicken because we didn't use one yet. Remember the chicken spread from back in the day? If you are an OG subscriber, you will remember the chicken spread. That's one of my favorites. Okay, so we have that little area now. And here I thought what I'd use it for is errands, because I do actually have a lot of errands to run this week. And I know some of them are here, but I thought I could list them all out here. Do I want a special color pen? Maybe. Let's use the pink. Here I don't know if I'm going to write anything. I was going to use this for meal planning, but honestly, I don't really do meal planning. I just kind of think of it on the day. You know, either me or Mike figures it out, and that's really it. So I should probably do more meal planning for lunches and breakfasts and stuff, just so I eat healthier. But for now, we're not doing that. I'm just going to make a list of errands to run. So the first place I need to go is the post office. I need to drop off a giveaway that I'm giving to one of my patrons. I also need to go to the grocery store because there's literally nothing here. We are just scrounging. I need to do a return to Target, so I'll write that in. I need to go to the vet and pick up medicine for my cat Wallace. He has hyperthyroidism, we just found out, so he's got to start on some medicine, and hopefully that'll take care of it. I don't know, I'm hoping. He's losing weight, so we want to make sure he's okay. And then lastly, I would like to get an oil change for my car. It's been too long. And then I have a little space at the bottom in case I think of anything else down there. There's a space here. Since I'm a weirdo, I like to fill up spaces a lot, so I'm going to draw little hearts here in these colors. And then we will outline them in black pen, especially since this tan one is hard to see. Let's do gratitude for today. I'm really happy that my Valentine journal spread came out super, super cute. It was my favorite Valentine spread ever, so I'm going to write that in. Okay, over here on Tuesday, there's really nothing to write as of yet. So it's the afternoon and really nothing has happened so far today that is worthwhile mentioning on here, nor did I have any appointments or anything. So I don't know. I guess what I could do is just write that I'm busy at work. I could write what I'm watching on TV or the weather or what we're going to have for dinner. I think I'm going to wait and fill this out tomorrow just in case something weird and exciting happens today. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like a really cool package in the mail or something that I can write Happy Mail there. So I'm going to put errands on Thursday. And that way, if I write it in here, it will remind me maybe to do it, right? We'll see. I didn't want to make the word errands too big because it wouldn't have fit in the box. So I have the space down at the bottom. Let's just take some of these pens and just do some stripes. I'm not sure I told you what the rest of these pens were. This is a Tombow 990 dual brush pen. This one is a Pentel touch pen, a sign touch pen, and it's a brush pen. And then this is a Rytec sign brush pen. Love these little brush pens. They're so fun. Up here, since we do have this box and I don't really want to take it off because that chick is attached to it, let's just write "Don't forget" above "Go where your dreams take you." Let's do it in the blue. All right, that is it for today. I will come back tomorrow or Thursday and do some more with you. Bye. Hi there, it is Thursday and I didn't look at my planner much yesterday, or at least I didn't write in it, so I thought I would fill it all out with you now. Sometimes I skip a day or two here and there in my planner, and that's okay to do. I also use my phone calendar and alerts on my phone to notify me about stuff, so I use a combination of digital and paper planning, so that's what works for me. You may use just all paper planning, and that's, great for you. But I like to use both. So some days I don't write in my planner or refer to it all that much because I am looking at my phone. So it's a balance for me. But we are going to dive in here. I did write a couple more things on my list. So let's just go through and see if I got anything on my list done. My word of the year is now. I don't know if I said that in this video. The word of the year is now, which means stop procrastinating. So I'm trying, but man, is it a struggle for me. So I'm just going to check off a couple of things that I did. Okay, I got 4 things done. I mean, it could have gone better, but hey, you know, it is what it is. I decided to not run all of the errands today. I am going to go to the grocery store and also pick up that medicine, but the rest of the errands are going to have to be on the weekend or next week. Let's fill out some gratitude for Wednesday and Thursday. I usually don't write with this in my planner, but I'm going to try today. I don't know if it's going to be good or not good. So Wednesday, we did go out to lunch, and it was a very nice lunch spent with family, so I'm just going to jot that down. Today, I was able to get a bunch of sponsorships filmed that I've been putting off, so I'm going to write that down. Sometimes I write down things that I'm grateful for that I got done. Like, I'm so grateful that I finally tackled this thing that was on my mind. So that's what I'm going to write here. All right, I'm going to fill out Tuesday in a minute. We're going to work on Friday because I do have something to write in here. After all, I called about my contact lenses and they are finally in. Thank goodness, because I've been waiting since November, which is absolutely crazy. I'm kind of annoyed because I feel like they just forgot and didn't call me, but they're in now. So I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow at 11. So I'm going to write that in here. I'll do 11 in blue. And then I'll just do that and write eye doctor. I haven't had contacts in a long time. Not that long, but I haven't worn them regularly in at least a year, probably more than that. And I'm looking forward to it again because there's just nothing like the feeling of nothing on your face, you know? And like sometimes my glasses get dirty, all of that. I'm looking forward to wearing them again. But the only thing is now that I'm older, I have, and I know this is like neither here nor there. Maybe you don't care, fast forward this. But part of After the Pens for me is like sharing some things about my life. So I use progressive lenses for my glasses, and I started using progressive contact lenses a couple years ago. The problem with progressive contacts is you can only see so good for each level. Like you have to sacrifice a little bit of vision to get closer up vision, or vice versa. Nothing, like you can't get perfect for both. And that's really frustrating for me. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to again. The purpose for me for getting progressives was not to have to use readers. I may have to use them again. I don't know. It will be nice to not have to wear my glasses all the time. All right. So Tuesday, honestly, nothing happened Tuesday. It was a pretty dull day. It was just a regular old Tuesday. Whenever I have a day that I don't have a lot going on, I usually go to like currently prompts. Like, what am I currently watching or reading? What am I currently, what's currently going on in my life? So I'll just write. And I think I wrote this last week. Did I? Probably. Yeah. We were watching season 2 of The Office. So now we're watching season 6, I think. We've really watched a lot of The Office. so I'll write that in just for something to put here. We definitely love that show. It's very funny. I did see it before, but Mike didn't see it, the whole thing anyway. So but it feels new to me because I haven't seen it in years. So we're enjoying that. Now I have all this space. Now I could just leave it. Like, I did not write a lot last week. I kind of left a lot of white space in here. And then let's just take a look. So yeah, I'm still getting used to the dashboard layout. I did write a lot here. I wrote a lot here and there, but I'm still just getting used to it. So some weeks it's going to be like not a lot of writing, and some weeks it'll be real busy. But I definitely do busy spreads in my creative journal. So I'm kind of thinking this is mostly functional for me. So I'm going to maybe take it easy on this a little bit. Like, I'm not going to force it if I don't have anything to write. What I could do is like doodle a little with pens. Let's see. I'll do like some stripes to fill up that area. Maybe some polka dots or something. Just to fill it up. Let's do a little heart above the lamb. I don't know. Do you see, you can use colored pens for that type of thing. I do have a video coming up. I don't know if I put it out yet, but I have a video coming up about how to use colored pens in your planner to decorate it. Like, because we don't always want to use stickers for everything. So sometimes you have those little spaces, and this is the kind of stuff I talk about in that video. I'm pretty sure you probably haven't seen that yet, but that is coming up. Okay, so now since like we did that there, let's just put a couple of hearts up here on Monday. And then here we have this little space. And again, we do not have to fill it, but I'm trying to think, was there anything else that happened? Not really. So we are just gonna like, we'll do some dashes. We'll do like this, sweet. Just to fill up that area. Okay, so today, again, I've just been working like crazy, filming those face videos for my sponsorships. So I'll just write, I'll write busy filming day or busy day filming. And then here I'll write grocery store run. We'll just outline filming a little bit. And then here I'm going to put a little arrow and write not all. So Saturday, my friend Mybrit is coming over. That's why I have Mybrit bookkeeping here. She's been working in accounting for years and years, so she's going to help me with my books. So I am going to put something there about that. And I don't know what time she's coming over yet, or I don't know if we're meeting here at a coffee shop. So I'm just going to write her name here so that I remember that that's what's happening on Saturday. And then I just left a little space at the bottom, so I'll fill the rest of that in later. So that's really it for today. I will come back either tomorrow or the next day and we'll fill some more out. Hello, it is Monday morning, and that's typical of me. Sometimes I don't look at my planner on the weekends, or actually I do look at it. Like, you can see I wrote some more to-dos here and I checked more things off. So I did look at it. I just didn't feel like filming on the weekend or like writing in things, you know, because this is my job. So I look at planners constantly for a living. So a lot of the time on the weekend, I'll just wait until Monday to like fill in what I did, because I mostly use my planner for my to-do list and then just like a reminder of what's going on. It's not like I have to look at it constantly. So I'll usually just refer to it on the weekends. Let's just get started on a little back planning on what went on the last 3 days. So Friday I did get my contacts. So I'm just going to write yay, because actually they're pretty good. I was afraid they wouldn't work out, but they are pretty good. So I'm wearing them like for a few hours at a time until I get used to wearing them again. Also Friday, Wallace started his medicine for his hyperthyroidism. So I'm just gonna jot that down here so that I remember when he started it. And then I have a blank space here. So I'll probably write that I finished a book. So I finished reading Nora Goes Off Script, which if you love like rom-com books and like easy romantic kind of reads, you will love this book. It's not just that though. It does have a lot of like meaning behind it, and it's about family, and so it's more than just a silly rom-com. I really, really enjoyed this book. I gave it 5 stars. So I'm going to jot that down here. I also started reading a new book, which is also really good so far. It is called The Last One Left, I think. It's by Will Dean, and it is wonderful. It's about a woman who went on a cruise with her boyfriend, and the first night she goes to sleep, she wakes up in the morning and nobody's on the ship. It's completely like deserted. Everybody's gone. Her boyfriend's not there. Like, things are so weird. So it's really interesting so far. I'm really liking it. So I'm just going to jot those down right here. But first I'll use pink, I guess, to write. We'll write finished. And then we will write started for the other book. I just noticed my nails. I redid my nails and look, they match my spread. Ooh, especially that. Very nice. Doesn't always happen. I was wrong. It's actually just called The Last One, not The Last One Left. Look at this cat hair everywhere. So I have this little space here, and of course, you know, I can't leave it. So let's just do a little line here. And this, I'm using this color because first of all, it's very faint and it's just takes up space without being in your face. And also because I already used those two colors here. So we're using the third one. All right, so my friend Mybrit did come over on Saturday. She came at 11 o'clock, so we are going to write that in. I don't know why, just because I have that space, so I can. Hi.
Hi.
Heather is here, my assistant, and my daughter. We did get started on setting up QuickBooks, so I'm just going to write that here. QuickBooks for me is pretty confusing. I've tried in the past to use it and just had such a hard time, but Mybrit does have accounting experience for like 30 years or whatever, so she knows more about it than I do. So we kind of sat there and learned about that. So that was really good, and I just have to continue with it because on yesterday, I started doing my taxes, and I thought I had it kind of nailed down this year so that it wasn't going to be so hard. I was wrong. I worked all day yesterday. We're going to write that in, but also I have probably 2 days left. Like when you are self-employed, tax season is like a nightmare. And this is just preparing for the accountant. It's not, it's not like I'm doing it myself. It really is just gathering all the information, like putting it in spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff is very confusing. So I think next year with QuickBooks, it's going to be so easy if I set this up right, because then my accountant can just tap into my QuickBooks. It's going to be like bam, bam, and done. At least I hope. If you use QuickBooks and you're a content creator, or even just have your own business of some sort, let me know if it's a lot easier. And yeah, if you have any tips, let me know. So that's really all we did on Saturday. Like we sat and did that pretty much all day. I have this space up here. Let's just do a couple hearts. Oh, I can write that Mike was golfing that day. It just fills up that space. I don't really need to know this, but it fills up the gap there. Okay. Sunday, like I said, did my taxes all day, but it was also Super Bowl Sunday, so I am going to jot that down. We did go to my parents' house for chili and for the game. I guess I'll write that here, but I'm also going to write that I did my taxes all day. Let's do this kind of writing. I'm just going to write worked on. I'm writing blah because I hate it. Okay, so now over here, we will write Super Bowl Sunday. Should we use pink? Probably. That S is a weird S, but I kind of like it. I feel like I'm going to run out of space. Oh yes, I am. We need to write very small now, very small. That's okay. I don't know why I'm outlining this like this, because that's like that. I wish I didn't, but I did. So we will continue. I'm just going to write who played. Now I will write that we went to my parents' house. And then I'll write that the Chiefs won. Okay. So this side's filled up. Let me just write my gratitude for Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, started QuickBooks. It really did put me in a better mood because I did something, you know what I mean? And then for Sunday, I'm just going to write nice night with family. Okay. So since I actually wrote more to-dos over here, there's really nothing else for me to do here. I'm not going to stress about this little white space. I know that's like not like me, you know. I would typically put like little doodles in there or something. I don't really need to. It is a planner after all, and we are using it for a purpose. And so I'm going to leave that alone. I really like how this spread turned out. I think it's super cute. I love the colors. I especially love the color pens that I chose. It just all kind of coordinates, and it's a pleasant looking spread. Pastel spreads to me are just so calming and pleasant, and I really like how it turned out. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and also let me know if this helped you. I guess that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.